Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. Since 1976, the last pick of the NFL draft has been referred to as Mr. Irrelevant. The 2022 draft has just completed the last pick of that draft, and thus the 2022 Mr. Irrelevant is quarterback Brock Purdy. He was a four-year starter at Iowa State, was selected by the 49ers to end this year's draft. Mr. Irrelevant's kind of become a cool thing. Each year they have a Mr. Irrelevant week. They get something called the Lozman Trophy. It's supposed to mimic the Heisman, but instead it shows a player fumbling the football. But just because it's referred to as Mr. Irrelevant doesn't mean all these guys were irrelevant in the NFL level. So in this video, we'll take a look at who I believe have been the six most impactful Mr. Irrelevance over the years. I'll go since 1976, since that's when the phrase was coined. Obviously, there was drafts before that with last picks, but Mr. Irrelevant was first called that since 1976. Let's get into it, starting with, I'll go in descending order. Number 6, Jim Finn. The fullback was selected with the 253rd and last pick of the 1999 NFL Draft. Ended up playing 7 seasons and 106 games with 45 starts with the Colts and Giants. Mostly was used as a blocker, but did catch 60 passes with 1 score, which came in his rookie season. 5th, we have guard slash center, mostly guard, Matt Elliott. He only played 4 seasons in the NFL after being drafted 336th overall in what was the 12th round of the 1992 NFL Draft. But in 1995 and 96 with the Panthers, he ended up starting 26 games at guard for the Panthers and did more than an adequate job played collegiately at Michigan. Number 4, we got Marty Moore. Marty Moore was selected 222nd overall in the 7th round of the 1994 NFL Draft. He would go on to play 8 seasons in the NFL, 7 with the Patriots, 1 with the Browns. His most productive season was actually the one with the Browns. That 2000 season, he started 9 games, intercepted a pass, and had 90 tackles. For his career, 112 games played, 3 interceptions, forced 2 fumbles, and recovered 1. Number 3, and it's a current player who's only played 2 years in the league, but he's already up this high. This is Tay Crowder, 7th round, 255th overall, 2020 NFL Draft. Started 6 of his 11 games as a rookie. Started all 17 games as an inside linebacker for the Giants this past season, and was very productive. Credited with 130 tackles according to Pro Football Reference. Also 2 interceptions at forced fumble. So, again, one of the most productive seasons that Mr. Irrelevant has ever had. Thus, already 3rd on the list after just 2 seasons. Number 2, the guy who's circled in that picture, Michael Green, selected 254th overall in the 2000 NFL Draft. Green would go on to play 8 seasons in the NFL. First 6 with the Bears, 1 with the Seahawks, 1 with Washington. Started 48 games in his career, including all 16 games for the 2002 and 2004 Bears. Finished his career with 4 interceptions, 7 fumbles forced, 8 fumble recoveries, and 6 sacks from the safety. And number 1, still playing. Yes, he's a kicker, but he's been mighty productive. That is Ryan Suckup. He was taken 256th overall in the 2009 NFL Draft. Has gone on to play every season in the NFL since then. 5 with the Chiefs. He played 6 with the Tennessee Titans, and the past 2 with the Tampa Bay Bucks. So won a Super Bowl with the Bucks for the 2020 season. For his career, he has made he scored 1,313 points, 39th all time. 446 extra points made, 38th all time. and 289 field goals made, 36th all time. So Ryan Suckup, in my eyes, has been the most productive Mr. Irrelevant. So again, congrats to um, Brock Purdy, the most recent Mr. Irrelevant. So hope he enjoys his week of Mr. Irrelevant week. And let's see if he could get on this list. Of course, the 49ers have Trey Lance, who they took early last year in the first round. And let's see if they trade Jimmy G. Anywho, tomorrow maybe I'll do a video. We'll take a look at Mel Kiper's draft grades. I know they'll be coming soon. So maybe we could take a look at those and see how he graded teams last year, how accurate he was. Of course, you can't judge a rookie class after 1 year, but it'll be fun to look at. But don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.